Good morning! So yesterday was my 28th birthday, and as you saw, I am now inked up. I conquered my fears of needles and went and got a tattoo. Today's a bit of an odd one, really. So today I woke up and I had a plan in place of what I was meant to do. I was meeting up with some friends, doing this, doing that. And then about an hour ago, all those plans fell through. So now I don't really know how to film my day. But let's try and find something positive to do and let's get the day started. So what I'm going to do today is tell you guys about the trip that I just had to Bali. Cue the intro.
It's because I tried all night from the net.
So beginning of May, I flew to Bali for 2 weeks with a good friend of mine called Jay, who is also known as Jamie James, who is a creative and videographer. Now we went out there basically to start a project which is uncovering different methods and solutions to helping with mental health illnesses. Another story for another time. However, we went over there to film a short film / documentary. So we were really lucky to stay in a villa for 3 days in a place called Seminyak, which is about a 45-minute journey from the airport. This is what this looked like. So guys, we are in Bali. That's Jay.
Yo.
It's just a bit of a chill really. We spent most of the time in the villa just creating content for things like Instagram, doing some shoots. We just kind of, you know, kicked about. From Seminyak we moved back down into Kuta, which is kind of the main city in Bali, and this is kind of how it looked. A lot of people rave about Kuta. It's this big tourist destination. However, we learned very quickly that it wasn't for us. Along with tourists, there are thieves, there is violence, and it's just not a great place, as you just get hassled by everyone and anyone about mopeds, about drugs, about women, about buying shit. Like it's just intense, man. Personally, if I went to Bali again, which I'm sure I will not be going to Kuta. So one day we decided we were going to try mopeds. Now me, I'd never driven a moped and it was quite an experience. For those that have never been to Bali, there's just no organisation or structure to their traffic. It's just bonkers. So I thought it'd be a good idea to learn how to ride a moped in one of the most congested and dangerous settings there probably is. It's basically learn fast or die trying. That was literally it. And we drove all the way down to a place called Uluwatu. However, we had about an hour to explore Uluwatu before the sun started setting, and we had to drive all the way back up to Kuta. cool. I'm gutted I didn't get to spend as much time as I wanted there because it looks incredible. There's like white beaches, crystal clear waters. It looked epic. The end at Kuta, and we decided we needed to get out of there because it was destroying us mentally, physically. There wasn't much really to do there except just go out, party, and to be honest, we had had enough of that by that point. We went up to a place called Canggu, which looks like Kangoo, but it's Canggu, I'm pretty sure. So we went up there and immediately it was so cool. It was like a little beach town vibe place. Again, it was probably about a 45-minute drive up from Kuta, but it was worth it. It's kind of known as the hipster town of Bali, and you can kind of see why. There's always cool, quirky cafes, restaurants. There's like these cool bars. It's just a really cool beach vibe. It's just very chilled. There's loads of kind of surf vibes. There's loads of just people chilling on the beach. There's no one harassing you, you know, asking you to buy their sunglasses or whatever it is they're trying to sell. It's just chilled. So while we were staying here, we decided to go explore a bit more of the kind of inland jungle theme, if you like. So we spent a lot of time in and around Ubud, going to different places. My advice for anyone that is wanting to get a driver and just go explore for the day like we did, try and plan out a little bit of what you want to see and where you want to see it. Our driver was a little bit crazy, I'm pretty sure, and he was just taking us all over the place, and we spent probably more time in the car than we did exploring, which was a little bit frustrating because there's a lot of cool places to explore. And that is pretty much my trip at Bali. So we were there for 2 weeks. We kind of floated around a few places, chilling, working. If you want to see some more on Bali, check out the Bali Vibes videos that we did. We wanted to do a lot more about the places that we visited. However, when we were there, we kind of got lost within all the coolness and the epic scenery and what was going on around us that we kind of didn't film as much as we wanted to. But still, have a look, you get a bit of a feel for it. So my main tips and advice with Bali is book one of these group adventures where you go around lots of different places. There's so much to see in Bali. Each area is very different. Book onto a group tour and spend, you know, a day or two max at each place and then just venture around. I went to Bali on my own kind of journey just to kind of uncover some things, and obviously, as I said earlier, we were working, doing a bit of research on mental health illnesses. But go check it out for yourself. Let me know if you've been before, where you loved. I definitely want to check out places like BALi, which is just outside of Bali. There's so many cool places, guys, lots to do over there. And main advice really, if you go to places like Kuta, just keep an eye on things like phone, wallets. Take as little as you need, just be wary that people will try and steal stuff. But aside from that, the people are incredibly nice, they're so humble and friendly. It's just a very, very small minority of people which ruin it for everyone. So I hope you've had an amazing week. Hopefully you've had a good day. This has maybe killed some time for you. Remember, be positive and just enjoy what's around you. Live in the moment. Until next time, guys.